Successful strategies in sports betting go beyond mere hunches or gut feelings. They require discipline, consistency, and most importantly, effective bankroll management. One such strategy that has proven effective for many bettors is the cycle betting bankroll unit strategy. By using fixed cycles, such as 10 or 20 bets, you can manage your bankroll more effectively and ensure long-term profitability. In this video, I'll explore what bankroll units are, how they tie into betting cycles, and how you can use the cycle betting bankroll unit strategy to enhance your sports betting results. Whether you're new to betting or looking to refine your approach, this strategy offers a structured method for staying in control of your bets. Before diving into cycle betting, it's important to understand what bankroll units mean in sports betting. A bankroll unit is simply a predefined portion of your total bankroll that you wager on each bet. This helps you stay consistent with the size of your bets, reducing the risk of emotional decisions or overexposure on a single bet. In most betting systems, a bankroll unit represents a percentage of your total bankroll. For instance, if your bankroll is $1,000 and you decide that your bankroll unit will be 2%, then each bet will be $20. The primary purpose of using bankroll units is to maintain a balanced approach to betting, where you don't bet too much on any one wager, regardless of your confidence level. A critical element of the cycle betting bankroll unit strategy is adjusting your bet size as your bankroll fluctuates. If your bankroll grows, your unit size increases, allowing for larger bets while keeping your risk proportional. Conversely, if your bankroll decreases, your unit size shrinks, ensuring that you don't expose yourself to excessive risk. Using bankroll units provides a systematic approach to sports betting. Instead of arbitrarily deciding how much to wager, you set a defined amount based on your overall bankroll. This reduces the emotional aspect of betting and helps you stay consistent over time, which I believe is vital for achieving long-term success. Betting cycles are another crucial component of the cycle betting bankroll unit strategy. A cycle refers to a set number of bets, such as 10 or 20, over which you track performance and adjust your strategy. Betting cycles offer a clear structure to evaluate your results, instead of making decisions based on the outcome of a single bet or series of losses. A betting cycle can be thought of as a temporary, self-contained unit of time or bets. For example, if you define your cycle as 10 bets, you'll track your progress over those 10 bets before recalculating your bankroll and adjusting your bet size accordingly. This method is particularly effective because it focuses on long-term trends rather than short-term fluctuations. While some bettors may prefer to make changes based on every win or loss, using cycles allows you to evaluate your strategy without getting bogged down in emotional decisions after each bet. This structure provides clarity and focus, helping you keep a level head regardless of the outcomes. One of the key psychological advantages of using betting cycles is that it helps mitigate the emotional roller coaster that often comes with betting. By sticking to a defined cycle, you're less likely to chase losses or get overconfident after a string of wins. Instead, you focus on the bigger picture and let your strategy play out over multiple bets, which leads to more rational decision-making. Now that we understand bankroll units and betting cycles, let's explore how they work together in the cycle betting bankroll unit strategy. When integrating bankroll units with betting cycles, the idea is to spread your bet size across a fixed number of bets, adjusting your bet size as your bankroll changes. Here's how this might look in practice. Suppose you start with a bankroll of $1,000, and you decide that your unit size will be 2% of your bankroll. This means your first bet will be $20. If, after 10 bets, your bankroll increases to $1,200, your unit size will now be 2% of $1,200, or $24. This approach ensures that you're always betting an appropriate portion of your bankroll, regardless of whether your bankroll is growing or shrinking. Using fixed cycles provides several benefits to bettors. First, it helps you measure success over a reasonable period. Instead of focusing on individual wins or losses, you can track the performance of your betting strategy over 10 or 20 bets, giving you a more accurate picture of how well your strategy is working. Second, it allows you to manage your risk more effectively. If you experience a losing streak, your bet sizes remain small enough that you don't risk depleting your bankroll. On the other hand, if you're on a winning streak, the growth of your bankroll allows you to increase your bet size in a controlled way, capturing more potential profit without exposing yourself to unnecessary risk. One of the key principles of the cycle betting bankroll unit strategy is recalculating your unit size after each cycle. This is important because, over time, your bankroll will fluctuate. After every 10 or 20 bet cycle, take a moment to assess your performance and adjust your bet size accordingly. For example, if your bankroll increases by 20% after a 10-bet cycle, your unit size will also increase by 20%. Conversely, if you experience a 10% decrease in your bankroll, your bet size will decrease to reflect the new amount. This keeps your bets proportional to your current bankroll, which is the foundation of sound bankroll management. Let's take a closer look at a practical example to illustrate how the cycle betting bankroll unit strategy works. Imagine you start with a $1,000 bankroll and choose a unit size of 2%. This means your first bet will be $20. You complete 10 bets, and by the end of the cycle, your bankroll has increased to $1,200. Now, your new unit size will be 2% of $1,200, which equals $24. You proceed with the next cycle of 10 bets, adjusting your bet size accordingly. At the end of the next cycle, suppose your bankroll grows to $1,500. Your new unit size is now $30. This progressive, systematic approach ensures that you bet in proportion to your current bankroll, allowing for both growth and protection of your funds over time. There are several key advantages to using fixed betting cycles in combination with bankroll units. Here are a few. Improved risk management. By sticking to a fixed cycle and adjusting your bet size as needed, you reduce the risk of large losses that could deplete your bankroll. Clear performance tracking betting cycles provide a clear and objective way to track your betting performance over a set period. You can assess whether your strategy is working or if adjustments are needed. Emotional control fixed cycles reduce the emotional highs and lows that often come with sports betting. By focusing on longer-term performance rather than immediate results, you stay more disciplined and rational. Consistent profits. Using this method allows you to slowly build your bankroll, capturing profits over time while minimizing the risk of significant losses. While the cycle betting bankroll unit strategy can be highly effective, there are some common pitfalls to watch out for. Overbetting to recover losses. If you hit a losing streak, it can be tempting to increase your bet size to recover losses quickly. However, this can quickly deplete your bankroll. Stick to your predetermined unit size to avoid emotional betting. Neglecting to recalculate after each cycle. After each betting cycle, always recalculate your unit size based on your updated bankroll. Failing to do so means you're not betting in proportion to your current funds. Betting without a clear plan. Some bettors dive into cycles without a clear betting strategy or predetermined guidelines. This can lead to inconsistent bet sizes and random decisions, ultimately undermining the effectiveness of the cycle betting approach. Always set clear goals and adhere to your strategy. The cycle betting bankroll unit strategy is a powerful tool for bettors looking to manage their bankroll effectively while maintaining discipline. By defining your bankroll units and tracking your performance over fixed 10 or 20 bet cycles, you create a structured approach to sports betting that helps minimize risk and maximize profitability. Whether you're just starting or refining your betting approach, using this strategy can improve your long-term results. Remember, consistency is key. Stick to the plan, adjust your bet sizes after each cycle, and you should see the benefits of this proven strategy over time.